Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I'm adjusting the happy Tuesday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Man, what a day, huh? What a day. People are interesting. I definitely I'm finding out more about my haters. That's for sure. They're coming out of the woodwork. So if you are a hater, welcome. If you are a lover, welcome. Either way, it's all good, baby. You know, we do what we do. Um, Listen, some of my stuff may be a controversy to you guys, and I'm okay with that. I've had a few people block me today. I've had a few people cuss me out today. So, and it's all good. It is all good. Those who throw in the towel and leave and just block without anything, it's all good, baby. And those that feel that my stuff is a little rough and tough and in your face kind of thing, and my principles are different, that's okay too. I totally get it. I totally understand. I just want people to know. So if you're watching this replay, and normally I don't start off my lives like this, but you know, today it was one of those special days that, especially even right before I came live, some people were throwing me some stuff. I don't want to give you the subject and why this is happening and what they're talking about, because that could be a whole like live and a half, and I really don't want to get into it. But I just want to let you know that it's okay for you to hate me. It's okay for you to block me. It's okay for you to go away. It's okay for you to, whatever you want to do. It's all good. I call it life mileage, right? So I have plenty of that. So based on that, I feel like, hey, I can say whatever I want. And be okay with that. And if some of you hate and some of you don't agree and some of you want to block and cuss me out and do all that stuff, like I said, it's all good, baby. It's all good. I'm just gonna do me. Like I said, I have, and I feel that you should too. You should probably stop living for the approval of this person saying, oh yeah, that clip that you did, yeah, that's a good one, you should post that. And then somebody else might say, oh, you know what, that clip is not a good clip. You know what, people are gonna not like it. Okay, so maybe this is a good time for you to reconsider living like that, and just you know your principles, you know your values, you know where you stand, you know where your thoughts and things are, and that's it. You're unshakable there. And I think that's very important. Anyway, I beat that to death. Let's go. Today, bus driver. Have you ever been on a bus? I've been on a bus. I've been on a bus. And people get on, get off. I always like to watch people, you know, when they get on a bus or get off a bus, or when I get on the bus and there are people there. I like to watch, right? And I just like observing people, right? So all kinds of people get on and get off the bus, right? Have you noticed that? And you know, and everybody's got their own stories, right? So you think, yeah, this person's got this story, this person's got, you know, stories of their own. And you know, at one point you may have been on a bus, you know, maybe a public bus or school bus or whatever bus, right? And you've kind of seen that, right? As you're joining me live, let me know you're here. I don't see who's here, who's not here. I'd love to see who's here, who's not here. So maybe you can throw in a comment, hate, love, like, you know, some. So, but not all of us have been a bus driver, right? I mean, I have been in the, Cheryl, what is going on? How are you? Welcome. Hopefully you catch the beginning of this, because I think you will like the beginning of this of this live. Welcome, welcome. Was that thing with Ray Higdon off the? I mean, man, that thing was on fire. That thing was so money. So yeah, what if I were to tell you that, okay, so not a lot of us have been actually a bus driver, right? And I have been in the mortgage, a lot of you know that I've been in the mortgage industry for 20 years. I don't do it anymore. And, but you know, I've come across so many people on the phone, right? Some have been bus drivers, right? Off the charts, correct. Some have been bus drivers and they have stories to tell, right? I love when people tell stories. You guys know that already, but I love their stories, right? Well, what if I were to tell you that you too have been a bus driver and you don't even know it? What if I were to tell you that you have been driving a bus all along and you don't even know it? You're probably thinking, what? Bus driver? Nope, that's not what I do. I haven't done that before. I was a teacher, I was an engineer, and I was an IT guy, I was a nurse, I was the... Nope. Story goes as such. So imagine if your life was a bus and you were the driver of your life. As you go through your life, as you're driving your bus, as you're going through life, there's so many people come in and go. News come in and go. Things happen and don't happen. Those are all the things that get on your bus and get off. Some get off, some don't. Maybe bankruptcy gets on your bus. Maybe getting laid off gets on your bus. Maybe a broken heart gets on your bus. Maybe your business goes down, gets on your bus. Maybe a jealous partner gets on the bus. Maybe a family loss, right? Thank you. A family loss. Maybe you lost a special somebody. And that gets on the bus. Maybe some illness, maybe cancer, maybe you, maybe in the family, maybe all these things get on the bus, right? Now, your thoughts get on the bus, what you think, all these things will get on the bus, and some get off and some stay on. But what you do is, when these things get on the bus, you know, the jealousy, the anger, the hurt, the pain, they all get right in your face, right? In the front seats. They sit right in the front seats and you're driving and like you turn around, they're like staring right in your face, right? You got jealousy, anger, hate, disappointment, business going bad, money, bills, all these things are facing you, right? And so you said, listen, I'm driving. I can't, this is too much. I'm asking you to just get back in the back of the bus. Okay, just don't be here. Just go back in the back of the bus. Okay? And they go, okay. We can get back in the back of the bus, but I mean, there's a price you gotta pay for that. We get in the back of the bus, no problem. But then we tell you where you go. You drive, but we tell you where you go. Think about that. That is deep mic drop situation, right? Jealousy gets in, anger gets in, pain, hurt, all this stuff get in, and you don't get them off the bus, which means what? You still you have them still in your head. All you're doing is getting them in the back of your head. Now they're what? They're directing you. Because you just because you don't see it doesn't mean they're not affecting you. See, the jealousy and the anger may not be right smack dab in your face, but then you're dealing with those emotions. and they're directing you. I have to deal with some emotions. I have some anger I'm dealing with over this whole 92 days that I've shared with you that my whole life changed, right? I got some anger issues. I'm dealing with them, right? But I don't want to have that stuff in the back of the bus anymore. You got to get them off the bus so you have room for better passengers. Isn't that interesting, right? We'll get all these people in and we don't deal with these issues and we just put them in the back of the bus. But the rule is they got to tell you where you go. You're driving, but they're directing you. Do you want to be directed with all those negative thoughts? I had to think about that question. Like I really truly had to think about that question. And I kind of don't. It's kind of yucky, you know? What's the point of me driving if somebody else is going to tell me where to go? Maybe they should drive. Don't you hate that? When you get behind the wheel and the passenger constantly tells you, make a left, stop, oh, you're going too fast. It's like, dude, you want to drive? We do that in real life. I know I do. I have done that in real life, actually. That's funny. I'm not going to say who. I've actually done that in real life, right? And we do that in real life. It's like, dude, stop. Stop it. Either you drive or stop, right? But we don't do that with our thoughts. I had to really think about that today as I was preparing for this live, right? We don't do that with our thoughts. We don't say stop, or get off, just, right? I'm asking you, you're not gonna stop driving the bus until it's time for you to stop driving the bus, until it's time for you to park the bus, right? So you're gonna be a bus driver for the rest of your life. You just are. The good news is, time to put them on. Exactly. The good news is, you don't drive a public bus. You see, you drive a private bus, yours. And you get to pick your passengers. And those are the ones you're gonna take with you. Those are the people you're gonna take with you. Those are the thoughts you're gonna take with you. Those are the values you're gonna take with you, your principles, your morals, your characteristics, your friends and foes. Those are the people and the things you're gonna take with you. And you listen, you click that door open. You know how the bus has got a little thing, click, the door opens? Yeah, you don't have to click it open for everybody. That's the beauty of it. We drive our own bus and we get to pick the passengers. So pick them wisely. Because they're gonna enjoy a free ride and you're gonna enjoy their company, or not so much, right? So, hey Janine, how are you? Welcome. Hopefully you catch the replay because I am about to wrap this up. So, like I said in the beginning of this live, I'm going to wrap it up with this. Hopefully you got some love, some inspiration. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback, hate, love, whatever you want. Drop it down in the comments below. Listen, I shook some people up with my reels, okay? Like today, like I said, I started with this, with the live. Maybe you can watch the replay, but I got some hate. I got some people like literally cussing me out and blocking me and stuff like that. And people have even said, hey, maybe you should do this, you should do that, change this, change that. Here's what I gotta tell you without getting into depth. I appreciate you as an audience. You know, I obviously do. Those of you who know, if you know, you know, right? But at the same time, I'm very postured with my principles, my values, where I stand, what I be, be, believe in and stuff. And everything I do is it's got a purpose. There's a reason behind it. I don't just do stuff. Okay, I don't just post. I don't post and pray anymore. I post purposefully. So if you're bothered by my posts, if you're upset by anything that I post, a couple of things can happen. One, you can voice your opinion and I'll definitely get to you, no problem. Or two, you can just block me or unfriend me or do whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? So, but for some of you to ask me to go along with and to change this or that, come on now, come on. Then you really don't know Sean Azimi. Anyway, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. Listen, be postured. Here's the bus, right? Make sure you let your principles, your values, your morals in carefully. Don't just let anything in. And if they do come in, then you gotta protect your passengers, which means you gotta protect your thoughts. Even if they're bad thoughts, negative thoughts, even if you're saying, no, I can't do this, I can't do this, I just can't do this. And then somebody says, no, dude, you totally can. And you're like, no, I can't. Why? Because you're protecting your passengers. Okay, so pick your passengers wisely. If you got principles and values and like, listen, I won't do this, I won't say that, I won't do that, I will do this, I will treat people like, if you got principles and values, you let them in the bus, then you got to protect them, which means you got to be postured around them, which means you can't just be shaken just by somebody saying, oh, wow. Unless something really needs to be reconsidered, and you will, then, you know, you got to protect your passengers. And be sure, like I said, be sure you are picky with what and who you let on the bus. I hope you got some love, some inspiration. Drop your thoughts, your feedback below. I get to you. You know I will. I'm about to hit the gym, so I will come back and get back to the responses and everything. And, you know, I got nothing but love for everybody, even the haters. It's all good, baby. But it's all good. So with that, until tomorrow, when we do it all over again, much love.